Hey y'all, it's Indigo here, back with another round of Grand Arena Championships. This is the 3v3, first week, first round. And the very first round, I'm up against a guildmate, one of the fleet guys in my guild, who I usually go to for fleet help because you guys know how much I hate ships. And he cleaned my clock, man. Look at that score. Like 3294, and he dropped a battle. He dropped a battle and he was super efficient on everything else. So he said that he had planned out his defense and he took his time, planning out each individual squad and everything. And what do I always say when that happens? If someone's going to put that much time and effort into it, more power to them. They deserve to win. So take a look at what he set down for me for defense. And you don't see any GLs up front, but there are some tough teams down here on the bottom that are going to kind of make me think. I mean, I did save GLs for offense, but I don't want to go burning Supreme Leader Kylo on the DR squad if I'm expecting GLs in back. So I heard that this was a good counter for gas, and it was Bam with Han and Chewie. So I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and use this here. Somebody said it was a good counter and everything. And he's got, he doesn't have Rex in there. So I thought, okay, let's see how this goes. And look at that. He just takes out my Chewie. I'm like, well, that didn't work. So right away, that throws off the game plan. And you guys see that I dropped the very first battle that I even tried. I was like, oh, I hope I do good and, don't drop battles and this and that. And I dropped the very first one that I even tried to do. So now I'll move on to his Newt team. He's got Newt, Django with the droid in there with L3. So I got Geos for that. I mean, should work fine. They can heal up enough. The thing I'm wondering, okay, even with a drop battle, I know I can't be as efficient. Like, this dude was scoring 53 as like his lowest thing, aside from one thing, is 53 and then 54, 54, like being super efficient. And I hate that kind of stuff. Like, it sucks that GAC and I guess Territory Wars, if you guys are into that too, it has all become high efficiency wars, and I like it when you're just like struggling to clear. I don't know, that's the way I seem to end up being most of the time. Is like, do I have enough squads or am I going to struggle to clear the board? So we'll see how it goes. Got rid of L3. Now I'm working on Newt, trying to get rid of him. Then I don't have to worry about extortion if I can get him out again. And meantime, I just don't want Django to, use a rocket and take out one of my important Geos. I don't care if he kills that brute, but if he ends up taking out Alpha or Spy or something, I'm going to be in trouble. So we got to try and get rid of him too. Let's take a kill shot at Newt so we don't have that extortion messing with us. There went the rocket, and thankfully, it only killed the brute. So everybody else lived. We're good there. He gets us with that burn. So the points are going to be crap. Like, there's no efficient way for this to turn out. Nothing I can do to like stretch it out because they're all going to assist and do extra damage. So what can you do? Finish it off, call it good. Let's see what we get here. Only 50. So yeah, that's not going to work out too well. And then he's got this. It's Nest, there's no lead, but Nest with the Hero Bros, Finn and Poe, and I think Finn was like 340 speed. So I thought, okay, if I use these Imp Troopers, Veers, Piet, and Dark, they should be fast enough to take them out. Now I just have to get rid of Nest. And I've used Imp Troopers before to take out Nest when people place like C Nest on defense. And with Dark Trooper, you can do enough damage to where you can take her out, I guess. But, well, I guess only if that lines up at the right time. And so here she goes, does a daze, Nothing I can do there. Dark gets a hit in, and it wasn't enough to really do anything. So that kind of sucks. Like, he's hitting her, she's still dazed, but it's not enough to do anything. He just keeps doing damage, and I was like, oh my goodness. I'm trying to go after her and do what I can do. She doesn't have days now, so she will counter eventually and start knocking these guys down. And I don't want that. I want to prevent that. So we go with Pied. Days doesn't land that time. And I'm just not getting any kill shots lining up here. And she's hitting Dark. He's got some survivability, so he's kind of okay there. But I don't want her taking out, any of the others. And she can really put in some work. And now she's starting to go after him. So I'm like, really? Am I going to end up getting hung up on Nest here? I don't want that to happen. It's going to be one of those matches. And then I turn around, lose Veers. And I'm just like, fuck this. Put it on auto. And let's see what they can do. Can they do anything? Or is it just going to fail? And that's it. This GAC is not starting off too well for me, because I really thought this would work. I like to try different things and see what works, what doesn't. Just kind of jump right in there and do it. And like, on paper this should have worked, but I guess in practice it's pretty messy. You don't line up them kill shots and it just gets ugly. So let the AI do its thing. Keep going after Nest. I'm like, eventually she's going to kill everybody. Look at that. Killed Piet. Working down Dark. Took away one of his stacks. Not good. He goes, takes a turn, and there was the kill shot. Why couldn't that have come a couple characters ago? But I got through it. I was amazed. And so next I went after his Darth Revan with this counter, and it's worked in the past. Jedi Knight Luke, and then Shaak Ti, a real fast Shaak Ti, and then Hermit Yoda, and you go after Basti and try and get her out. Then your counters end up killing, pretty quickly. But it's not working out here. I'm getting debuffed, trying to take her out. It seems like I can't do enough damage. I got her into the yellow. So right here, I got Master's Training. I'm like, okay, let me put that on. And I couldn't see who had it. I think if I would have put on Luke right there, maybe he would have killed her. And that would have been that. But as it is, she ended up killing him. So that was unfortunate. Once he died, there's no way you're going to make any progress on this team. So turned into a fail real quick, and I'm like, that's not going to be good. What am I going to clean up this gas team with now? I got to burn something I really didn't want to burn, which is a good team, Jedi Kenobi. So I was thinking, what could he have in the back? What would screw me if he put, a GL? Would he put Jedi Master Kenobi in the back with Cat? And if so, I've got Supreme Leader Kylo, works really well as a counter for that with Daka and Zombie. And I thought if he puts two, if he's got Rey back there, you want to save your C and Watt for that. But if he puts Kylo back there, what am I going to do? So there's a lot of things that he could have in the back. So I don't know what it's going to be, and it sucks that I'm ending up having to burn good GLs up front to get through these stupid teams. So I got to clean up this Darth Revan, and the only thing I've got that is going to go through it is my Jedi with Jedi Master Luke. Like, I don't have any backup extra team that would be able to take out a full team, not in threes. I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting tired of some threes already. Every other month. Like, if it was once every 6 months, maybe that'd be cool. But all the counters I know and we use for wars are in fives. And you need those supporting characters to round it out. But I guess they're going to nerf them all anyway. So it's going to be GL versus GL. So, I don't know. Maybe it's going to be a moot point. But I only have my GLs here to clean up, these kind of B teams, or they're A teams, but second tier, I guess. And so I figured this would work. But then I lost Grandmaster Yoda there. And I brought Jolie, so Jolie can bring him back, hopefully, because he's kind of my damage and spreading the buffs. Adds good stuff, so I want to try and bring him back, have him help out, and get through this Malik, and then see what he's got in the back. But already, it's not turned out to be too great on my part, so I just want to see what he put back there. I already know what he put for ships. I'll tell you guys, it's not even a surprise. Like, right after we got matched up, I get notifications from that Prime bot, and the very first thing was his 2 fleets down, like, in seconds. So it's Negotiator and Malevolence. I just know that. Look at the back. Oh my god. Rey, Jedi Master Luke, Jedi Knight Luke, Jedi Master Kenobi, and a Grievous team. So, yeah, I can tell you right now, there's no getting through this. I had to waste too much crap up front. So I can take out some of those teams. I don't see a way forward to take out all of those teams. And if I did, it sure as hell wouldn't be pretty. But I did want to try this. I mentioned it earlier. And it's Supreme Leader Kylo with Daka and Zombie. And this works to take out JMK plus Cat. And I guess most people put GK down. So it seems to work. Might as well keep using it. I saw it online somewhere, and I figured, okay, I'm going to go ahead and try it out on my own just so I can have the footage of it, and that way I can refer back to it if I need to use it in the future. I think it's pretty brilliant because Zombie has the taunt constantly, and as long as they kill Zombie, which eventually they will, and the health will go down, they'll kill her faster and faster, she's going to keep taunting. And if Daka needs to, she's got 2 free saves. She can heal up everything she's got to do, but they're pretty much single target attackers. All I got to do is, when it's my turn, just keep focusing with Kylo, using his poke, use the swipe when I can, and work on charging up that ultimate. There's not really any big strategy to it. You just gotta keep having Zombie taunt, and that way you're safe when Cat gets that, big hit, or the annihilate, or whatever people call it. Zombie can just soak it all up like a champ, and it really doesn't affect me. Keep doing AoEs. Got a lot of foresight to deal with, but, that's not too bad. I can get rid of it half the time with the pokes. GK is over there stunned, can't do much of anything, so I got him in the red. If I can get rid of him, it'll go a little bit easier. So he died and got the Savior, or whatever they call that, where he heals them back up. And they just keep going after Zombie every time. I think, and they can go outside of Zombie if they want and target Daka whenever it's JMK's turn, and especially when he's in ultimate. But look at that. They didn't do it. And then the screen froze. I thought I was going to lose there when it froze. Thankfully, it came back. Now I've got my ultimate, and now I can put in some work. So, ultimate, they still focus on Zombie. Go ahead and swipe. Look at that. Got rid of both sides. Now I just had to focus on JMK. So as soon as I can get a good hit in on him, he's gone. Look at that. Not bad. So that counter actually worked like I figured it would. That was my first time trying that. Now we'll go up top because I'm pretty sure I can take out all these teams. Since they're all like B teams, C teams, whatever. We'll take them out and I'll show you how that went. Alright, so I've got Jedi Knight Revan, Ezra, and Ayla. So going after Hux, which is going to be kind of a pain. Because they can do so much damage and they've got counters. I want to take out Red, so I'm just going to focus on him, try and get him stunned. I like Ayla since we had a relic her up anyway. I think I had a relic before that, but she's really good at keeping people stunned, and that keeps a third of their team sidelined. So I do like that she can do that. I've got Storm stunned, but I'm still stuck under taunt. But I can get rid of it with Ezra right there. So once that's done, it doesn't matter. I got direct focus up, throw that towards Hux. So we can get him out, and then it shouldn't be any trouble taking out the tank. So we'll go ahead and take out Hux here. And now we just have Stormtrooper to worry about. So do what we can. Try and get him down. I don't think anyone will die. I mean, Revans pretty squishy, but he's still doing pretty good. I think I still have Savior left too, so should be okay there. Try and take him out. Just do what I can. I don't think I can recover any other banners or enough to, really do anything. So we just take what we can get. Go through to the next one. Night Sisters. I was wondering what I was going to use here. And Night Sisters are such a pain because even in fives, like this team can get out there and get ahead of you and just kind of run away with the battle if you're not careful. And in threes, it's worse because you can't really use imp troopers when there's threes. You need all 5 of them. Can't really use bounty hunters because you need all the supporting components to each do their job. So the only thing I really had was this Padme team. I wasn't using her for anything else, so I figured it'd be worth a shot here. Spirit almost did kill my Ahsoka, but they were able to get through it, not too bad. I'm just using what I got. Here's this Maul team, Maul, Dooku, and Wampa. So I've got Vader, Thrawn, and Moff Gideon. They should be able to take care of him. Vader's got enough damage at the moment that he should be able to take him out. Throw some debuffs down. Then let's see who I want to basic and who I want to cull. We'll go ahead and take Dooku out. Just because he can counterattack and go under stealth and all that. I'm not too worried about Maul doing that. Next biggest threat would be Wampa. So I was like, should I pass back to Vader? No, we'll just fracture Wampa. And that was enough to kill him. Now I just got Maul left. So keep going after him. Top up protection. Good shape here when I'm facing the, C teams and leftover stuff. But man, that front wall just tore me up. So up here up top, it's not too bad. I got bounty hunters for this Separatist team with the droids. Poggle lead. You guys probably do run into something like this because you got them left over. People don't generally use them with the Geos and threes. So you got Poggle left over, and he does have a lead that gives droid synergy, I think. So extra damage. And that's usually good enough to knock off a banner or two. And I'm sure that's what my opponent was hoping. I told him when he messaged me and all that, and he was saying like, oh, he was sweating, and I'm like, dude, it's threes, and it's the first match. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing, and he was like planning all his teams and everything. I'm like, have you seen my videos? I'll probably mess up on something stupid right at the beginning. And so sure enough, that was exactly what happened. So I'm sure he'll get a kick out of this video once I get it uploaded to YouTube. But yeah, that's what happened. It sucks that it wasn't very climactic. I can turn around and have those matches where it comes down to the wire. And then sometimes we get matches like this where it's over right from the beginning and, nothing can do really. So using first order here to take out this Finn team. Finn with the Scoundrel, Vet, Han, and Chewie. So they're good for stripping banners, I'll tell you that. Because I'm stuck hitting Finn and he's the leader. And if you end up killing him, then the other ones go ape, I guess, and start doing some pretty heavy damage. So you got to watch out for that. I don't really want to kill him. I want to get rid of Han because he hits pretty hard. First Order is supposed to have some survivability, or at least they used to, where they would heal up all the time. But man, I'm like getting my ass kicked over this. Not even a C team, D team maybe. And I'm using crew First Order. They just really aren't as durable as they used to be, it seems like. I almost lost my OG Kylo right there. Got him down into the red. So I'm like, okay, next time he goes, I need to do that last move. He has the Zeta. He'll gain back some protection. Hopefully I can keep him alive. Was able to get rid of Han. Now I'm trying to boost up some turn meter so I can just get a stun or do, do something. And that's what I'm doing. I got him. He's still in the yellow, but at least he's got enough protection where he's not going to die in one hit. Keep going. Got rid of Finn. Now just Chewie to worry about. Should be able to take him out right here. There we go. Was not pretty at all. Look at that 49. Ugly, ugly way to start the season. We open up his ships, and there you go. There's my psychic powers at work. Malevolence and Negotiator. I expected nothing less from him. And I'm like, great, now I'm going to have to kill his own fleets by myself with no help, because he's usually the one that will help me out, when our other fleet guy is gone. And so I know what I'm going to use there, but I'll try and take out what I can down here on the bottom and see what kind of progress I can make there. And then I'll go do ships last, because I really don't care for them. Alright, so what you see on the screen there is his Grievous team. He's got Grievous with B2, and then he put Barriss in there, which I presume it's to stop this counter, but at this point, I don't have much of a choice, and I'm not going to use Mon Mothma anywhere else. So, to be honest, I'm already knowing I'm going to lose the match. So it's like, let's go ahead and try it and find out exactly how it works and why it stops the counter, and learn more about it. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going after B2. If I can get him out, I figure I'll be in better shape. Try and get him out, and then I can work on either Barriss or Grievous, try and get him down and just hit him when I can. I thought, that summon that Mon Mothma makes, and you can level him up if the battle goes on long enough, and then maybe he'll do enough damage to help break through or something. You can see I got B2 down into the red, and look at that, he's gone, so I am making progress there. And I cut out a bunch of the battle because it works exactly like I figured, where Barriss just heals enough through her passive hits, and I couldn't make any progress on Grievous or on Barriss. So no point in showing you just minutes of them just doing nothing. So I threw in the Bad Batch because I haven't really used them. I just got them reliced up and everything. So I've got, who do I have here? Hunta, Rekka, and Eka. Is that how Omega says it? I don't know. I just got done watching that Bad Batch finale. Let me tell you that I personally thought it sucked. Like, the first part last week was okay, but it was just a filler episode. It seemed kind of dumb. I do like the Bad Batch in general. I think it's neat. But the show just had a disappointing ending for those of you that have seen it or gonna see it. Didn't really care for that. But here they are. I have no idea what they do. Just debuff and all that kind of stuff. But they worked. I didn't figure they would do a whole lot, but they did work. So got through that. I can take out his Rey here using good old C-Watt. But that's it, though. For the GLs, like, there's no other counter I have for his Jedi Master Luke sitting down there. So there's nothing I can do to make any headway there. But I can take out this Rey team, and we're just going to do it the same way we've always done. It should be nothing too special there. Put the tank tech on him. And if you'll notice, he's got Rey with Stick Rey and then Holdo. So he didn't even waste extra, good characters trying to stall me. He probably figured I would C-Watt this and burn a GL here to take out his. And that's fine. He was able to beef up other squads and make me stumble there. I can tank out Rey's ultimate, no problem. Almost got my own ultimate. Well, I'll go ahead and link both sides here. That way I can get rid of them both as soon as he does his sky lightning thing. Then we'll do that. Should have ultimate coming up here very shortly. Almost got it. Had to tank out a whirlwind there. Doesn't really matter. They don't hit hard enough to really do anything to them, thankfully. But there we go. Now we're in our ultimate mode. There's our AoE. Boom. Now it's just C and Ray left. So I'll be able to take her out, zap her, throw it on auto, and let the AI just go through the motions. Eventually I'll be able to take her out. Got to tank out one more ultimate. No problem. Gaining back plenty of protection, so was not an issue there. Keeps me alive. One more hit should do it. And there she goes. So done with that. Like I said, can't take out that other Galactic Legend down there. But if you guys haven't seen this, I did use it a while back. And people ask me about this whenever they come across a Jedi Knight Luke on defense as the lead. He slows everybody down, okay? And then you got a fast Shock T, and he just gets out there and stuns and does damage. So if you got a beefy Triumvirate and they can take a few punches, but they're not super slow, you want to be able to get out there and isolate Jedi Knight Luke. Once you can do that with Traya, it's pretty much game over. They do a lot of damage until you can do that, and then after that, then she can't call him to assist. You know, he's only going to go here and there, do his one hit, and that's that. So it's not bad. I was able to get rid of Shock T. I've got Held by Hatred. You will lose your protection, but you're going to lose that anyway. But it's, in my mind, it's a pretty cheap counter. So if you got Relic 7 on your Traya and Scion, you know, let it rip. If you have this counter for it, so be it. I didn't want to waste Annihilate there on Old Ben. Save it for when I come back around to Luke. And then as soon as he's available, we're going to annihilate him. And now it's just Old Ben to worry about. So no big deal there. Everybody should be pretty well healed up. Just got to kill him and be done with it. I want to make sure Scion is at least healed. I mean, I'm doing what I can, you know, but I haven't played this counter in forever. But it does work, and all you guys that don't believe me, you can watch it. There we go. Works fine. 51 banners. Done with that one. So that's as much as I can do down there on the bottom. I didn't even attempt the Jedi squad because there's nothing I can do. Now let me tell you about ships. I'm going to just skip ahead and show you, and you can look at the screen there and see what happened. I could not get anything moving with ships. I tried Rebels, got smoked. I tried Malevolence, got smoked, and then I had to use my own negotiator, all on his negotiator. I was able to clean up his Malevolence using First Order, and then when that didn't work, I finished off with Holdo, and I used every single ship that I owned against his fleets, but I was able to clear them off. So there's a picture of the final board. It was a crappy match on my end. Props to my opponent, man. Maybe he'll win the bracket. But that was it for round one. Hopefully things go better in the next round. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share your comments down below, and hopefully you'll check out my other videos on my channel. Peace.